Hello folks, and welcome back to the Entropia universe here on Whelp Squad TV. Today we're going to be checking out Planet Rocktropia, and we're going to be hunting one of my favorite old mobs, the Pop Dragon. So I just landed on Rocktropia literally about an hour ago. Have not been there in a very long time, so I'm interested to see if they're going to give me a nice welcome back loot. So let's get the show on the road here. The nice thing about Pop Dragons is the little ones, at least, is they don't hit too hard. When I was hunting those other mobs, Teledon on Arcadia, I had to use the Angel Armor, so it's nice to be able to hunt something that is big still. It has over 2,000 hit points. With Jarhead, it's kind of a nice change. So let me get the chat up here, and then we will be underway. There we go. In case you're wondering about why the harness is kind of a different color than everything else, I was experimenting. I just wanted to see how it looked before I did the full set. It's not that expensive to do those colors, but I like the idea of being able to see what at least one part was going to look like before I ended up doing the entire armor set. And I like it, I really do. So once I get back to Calypso, I'm going to have the whole set done. So I'm using the same setup as I was using last time. I'm using the R Matrix LR25 at tier 4 with the R Matrix 28 amplifier. So if I remember right, it's putting out something like 58 DPS, somewhere around there. Yeah, that's like the perfect grinding setup here for these guys. Not bad right off the bat there. 20-something petter. I think if we had a... Yeah, we're going to try the mature after this guy. Aw. Only the second mob and already lost a damage enhancer. Those things are so volatile. Alright, come on, big money. Alright, sounds good. If it isn't good, if the sound mix isn't good, just let me know. But that sounded okay to me. Oh, I was going to grab that mature up the hill. Alright, that's going to be the next one I get. I'll probably be getting hit more for like 20 points, and I'll have to heal a couple times. That's what I'm expecting, because it seems like they're hitting, what, for a max of like 7 or 8? Or maybe not even over 5. Alright, that's mature. Alright, we're going to be using this hermetic ring here. We're going to drag him away from the pack. There we go. Here's a 6.1, 9.7, 5.2. Oh, yeah. We're fine. Well, it's been forever since I've been to Rocktropia. I don't know what anything's worth anymore. Dreams. What are dreams worth? Dreams apparently have some markup. Dragon Eye. Have good amount of markup as well. I'm sorry, what is that? They can't be worth anything, right? Wait a minute. No, they're okay. All right. Never seen that before. Chances as good as any now for hitting a high loot, because it has been a very long time since I've been back to Entropia. So let's see if they want to give me something to make me stay for a while. I think the last time I was here, I was still having trouble with pop dragons. So this is a nice change of pace. I think the young just hit me for 7 or something. So they do have the potential to hit that high, I guess. Still, very little. Nice and comfortable grinding. Alright, what do we want to hit? This one down here and then work our way up the hill? I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah, we'll take the mature out first. Why not? I know there's olds around here. I saw a guy hunting them a little earlier on the other side of the helicopter. That might, like, that way. To the... I'll direct the camera that way. That region, actually. I don't know if it's a different size or if it just happened to be a random old that he had spotted, but I saw one over there. That was pretty good. Not bad on that one. Oh. This son of a gun's dodging a lot. There's another type of dragon I think I might, as long as this hunt goes okay. If this hunt, I might have to pack up and head off already. You hear that, Entropia? Only giving you one hunt. No, I'll probably stick around and hunt zombies for a while, but I think it's the Hendrix dragon. There might be one other. Maybe I can't remember how bad the Rudolph dragon is, but one of the dragons, I think it was the Hendrix, isn't too terrible. At least for, I mean, you know, for the type of armor that I have, especially with having angel armor, which is what I would be using against the other dragons. Pop dragons are really no problem. I mean, I'm just using Jarhead and 5Bs on these things. You can get away with Ghost and 5Bs on Pop dragons if you're doing, you know, a little bit more damage than I am, definitely. I'm glad that crit didn't hit me for any more. Come on. Oh, okay. He is heat seeking on me. Here we go. Literally heat seeking. $90 Paplon. If I remember right, it was like the dragon blood these guys used to drop that was worth something. Alright, so we're through our first 100 pad on these guys. Dragon Eye. Dragon Blood. There it is. Let's see what we got. 180%. Good markup. Solid markup on that. Oh my gosh. Dragon Heart. Looks like nobody's really looking for them, but they are worth a little something. There's more dragon blood. How much are the supercharger comps worth? Oh. You know, if I get a stack of those, maybe it'll sell. We'll see. Maybe I'll get lucky and somebody in C&D Lagoon will be asking for them. You never know. Let's get that mature down here. It would be nice to get one small global to be more confident about the hunt. Oh no! There's a second one! I gotta try and get this one killed. Okay. Good, we're all set. Oh, it's another mature too. I've had a young drop quite a bit before. I can't remember the best one I've ever seen off of a young, but the youngs can drop big. Doesn't need to be the mature to do it. Like I think we had on like the old Teledon that last time. We were hunting like old Teledons through Guardians, I think, on Arcadia. And I think the old was the one that gave us our global. I forgot too, the reason why the Jarhead's working so perfect on these guys is it's actually tier 2 to 3 Jarhead, so it's a little bit better than your basic Jarhead. Nothing good there. Dang it. See, that's why I really want the Gyrofap 30 Smuggler. I've been looking for the Gyrofap 30 Smuggler now for over a month and still haven't found anybody that wants to part with one. There we go. That was a good pull. Better. That was a better one. What was that? 18. Oh, Jesus. That's not fair. There's nothing remotely fair about that. Can I get away? No, he's on me. Dang it. This is gonna hurt. It's a good test, though. See if I can get a provider down before he... Oh, God, that's not good. So it seems like maybe like I can do olds probably relatively easy then. Now is a good time to heal. He was not worth it. But nonetheless, very good test. So we can, I wouldn't call it effectively, but we can do provider pop dragons in Jarhead with 5Es. At least tier 2 to 3. Twelve petal liver. That's a young. Let's get him knocked out. Look at you juking all over the place. That one wasn't bad either. It's the ones that are only like three or four ped. Those are bad. Anything over 10, not too shabby. The youngs don't have a crazy ton of health. I think it's just over 2K. Alright, come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Ah! Alright, what's hiding back here? Young? Let's take care of the young behind us before we go up that hill any further. I'm really curious to see what size motorheads we can take down. Motorheads might be a fun hunt, too. Gotta pick a size to try, because I know there's tons of different motorheads. What is that up there? Is this a young? Huh. Whoops. See if we can unlock that, because and we are unfortunately locked in this animation until it wants to go back to the way it was, because alt ain't working. I really wish they had left the intact and completely functional aiming system alone. How you guys in chat doing today? You guys doing pretty good? My day's been pretty easy going. But this is ridiculous is what it is. I can't even get this the skill thing down now. There it goes. Jesus. Could be doing worse. That's for sure. That's that 120. The 20 peta was good, and then it was like a couple of 12 and 15s that helped out too. Hey, Akaro. Yeah, I try all the buttons. Left mouse button, try Alt, Control, right mouse button, changing menus and everything, and most of the time it does not go away for me. They should have left well enough alone. I don't know where that even came from. Like our new aiming system. I really don't know what prompted them to even think about doing that, because it was one of the few things that was, you know, it's very simple and it worked. Come on, I'd like to see one of these guys hit for... Come on, no, don't. Alright, let's get us healed up. I thought that other one aggroed on me, and I was like, you know, that's a long way away for him to aggro. No, he wasn't. I saw him turn his head to look to his side. He was just walking. How much is a dragon tooth worth? Nobody's buying them. The dragon eyes, though, seems like people are buying them. They're worth a little bit. Alright, let's see if this mature can pop us one. Pop us one. Pop dragon. Yeah. Alright, I'm terrible. My cousin's usually the one that does the dad jokes. I shouldn't be doing that. Oh. Alright, come on, big boy. Let's see what you got. That was close. How much does it cost to kill one pop dragon? 1 second. I think the youngs are right around 9 or 10 ped. I'd say, let's say call it 10 ped with regen. Just over 2k health. I don't know. Maybe 9. Maybe it is 9. And I got 500 ped of ammo with me today. So with decay and everything, the hunt's gonna come to probably just over 600 again, like we did on those Teledons last time. That was a bit better. That was a good one. The markup loot on these guys ain't bad. I just need a little bit more of it. That stuff probably should heal up before I show you guys the markups here. Let's see that. We gotta get that back out. Okay. Dragon Blood, 180%. Dreams. Excuse me. 143% for the dreams. And then the eyes were around 192 last time they sold. Heart, I don't think anybody's really looking for that right now. Don't know what it's used for. I can't remember what parts are used to make the Pop Dragon plates. I think there actually is some parts used to make the Pop Dragon. I think it's Dragon Blood actually is the one. That's one of them. See, now that's an example of one that's bad. That's only, you know, like 4 pad back. That's a bad Pop Dragon. Stop it! Oh, alright, well, we're getting some crits in on him, so that makes up for it. Ugh. What I might end up doing if these guys are like a total bust for this 500 whatever ped amount, I might take another 100 ped of ammo and go pick another random big mob and see if it loots for me. I don't know what I'd pick though. A guy earlier was talking about, I forgot about the street kings. I could put the 5 bees on my angel and go for the street kings. I don't know about the sharks. Maybe the sharks I could do, like, I think Crunk Shark is the one. Tell you what I can do. We can see how much the Crunk Sharks hit for. Let me get another one of these guys lined up. See now, remember I was hating hearing my Angel Armor tier last time? Well, I would absolutely love to hear my Jarhead Armor tier. That would be the sweetest sound ever. Crunk Shark. In case you're wondering, I have a second computer set up here. This is where I get the chat and stuff from. Swimming, close attacks. Reef Eater. Reef Eater does 78 damage. We could do a Reef Eater. And Reef Eaters have, holy cow. They have 3,500 health. Okay. And let's try a Street King. Oh, it's weapon enhancer. Damn. Alright. Street Kings are big bastards. We're gonna have to try and kill one. We're not looking too good, folks. We're not looking too good. Not looking good at all. Really not looking good. That time it worked. Awesome. I think I can just snipe the top of this one's head here. Oh yeah. Defense enhancer on the harness broke. Oh, was that the one that had that only had one left on the defense two? No, that one's still fine. Okay. Yeah, so these are defense values with 3 damage enhancers with the 5Bs. We're doing some serious protection here. That's not so bad so far. So we're down like a full hit point though on that. Yeah, that's still not that bad. How many of these records are we getting? So they're worthless. Okay. Come on out from that tree. I'm gonna see. What do I got for teleporters here? Because these guys ain't looking too good. Where's Lake? There's Hatton. Camp Crunk. Is that it with the Crunk Sharks? Oh shit. We got 2 of them on us. That, no? Maybe I'm just far enough where we're gonna be okay for that other one. So there's Camp Crunk. Empire Z building. Secret Island. Space, hell. Where'd they put Lemmy's Castle? Is Lemmy's Castle in hell now? It has been a long time since I've looked at that stuff. Ah. Ah. Alright, let's see where else it could be. Hell. It's not an hunted thing. Hell. We looked in hell. Rock trophy. Alright, where... Isle of Lost Avatars. Mulholland Trails. Oh, there's Motorhead Stadium. It's right here. That's where we're heading next. Ugh. Losing more enhancers. I think I've lost 4 so far this hunt. Come on. I literally... If I had a global right now that was even 100 peds, I'd still be down quite a bit. That's how poorly this hunt's going right now. I need a 100 ped global just to stay afloat. I think what I'm going to do after this one, I'm going to fly to which way? The east or the... no, not east. Southwest. We're flying southwest. Not Southwest Airlines, that's for damn sure, but we're flying southwest. We're going to try and find a bigger one. I think in the hills over there might be a couple bigger ones. We're going to go look. Does not hurt to look. I mean, we can make that happen right now. Let me show you what we can do here. We can make that happen. Only I'm not going to go at it with the setup I had last time. Jarhead, unequip. Attachments, not enhancers. Attachments, 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 attachments. Should probably pick that up, huh? I put the wrong armor back on. And I got critted while changing into the better armor. Well, at least this is easy. This is easy to find. We can see him for here, the bastard. I can't believe he's still causing damage. It's crazy. Come on, this is Angel and the 5Bs. How are you cutting through it like that? I did see an old over here somewhere. There's another provider. That's not fair. He's gonna eat up my nice shiny angel armor. Did he just do damage to the angel? A young? I'll have enough ammo for that one last big one, I think. And if not, I'll convert some, because obviously we're going to finish him off. Alright, shin guards, if you want to tier up, you might as well hit 1.0 so I can at least put a damage defense enhancer on you guys. Because now I've got more than several, I think, how many of my pieces do I have tiered up correctly? Alright, I think that we've had enough of the pop dragons because they were absolutely terrible. Is the kidney oil the stuff that... No, that doesn't even worth anything. Shame. So let's go back and we're going to get an initial reading to see how much that costs just to do those pop dragons. And then we're going to take a very short break, and then I'm going to go kill 100 ped worth of motorheads and see if I can get any type of hoff from those guys. I'm hoping for 400 ped out of the 600 that this costs, but I think it's going to be more like 375, 380. Yeah. That's out of 500 ped. Yeah, that's all. 500 ped ammo, that's all that I got out of it. And there's another 100 ped or more of decay on top of this. So not good. Definitely not a good hunt. Alright, we're going to go to Motorhead Stadium, and we're going to take a really short break. Are those the Bambies? Those are the Bambies. Is this the place where you can actually get hit by stuff, though? Alright, let's go back to C&D Lagoon, so nothing rushes us while we're waiting. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Not what I wanted to do. I am back. Give me 1 second. I'll get the screen all set up again. There we go. All right. Straight up here. Splits. Now where do I need to go? I think the bigger ones are down towards the edge of the hill. I think they're like all under me right now. Motorhead, security radar. Oh, Jesus. That's not what you want to see. There's a Motorhead god down here. How about these guys back here? Secure berserkers. Maybe these guys. Let's try these guys. I'm gonna park over here in the forest and we'll tag one and get them out. I am curious what that is. What is that in the woods? You probably don't want to know. Are you kidding me? Well, there goes with my pad right there. Son of a gun. Let's try a 24 first. Okay, definitely can go bigger. How much bigger, though? That's the question. At least level 33. Yeah, level 33 looks like about a good place to cut it off. Oh, guess who's in trouble? Oh, fuck. Come on. There we go. Good thing about these guys is at least I can kill a few of them for 100 ped. Come on. Ah. Looks like we ain't got nothing from these guys either. Alright. We're actually going to call it a hunt right now. I gotta call it a little early, unfortunately. Perhaps we'll pick up here sometime soon. I'm gonna get swamped. That's what happened to me. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining us on the hunt today. Hopefully next time we'll see some better loot. Not sure what the next hunt's going to be. It might be something like even pretty small, like Longo or something like that. Because these past two big hunts I just did have been so god awful. It's been really bad. I want to try and focus while I have a lot of ped to do it. Try to get to a higher level laser sniper, so I will be better equipped in the future for hunts like this, and it'll be more economical. I won't have to use enhancers and things like that. So that's gonna be my main goal, I think. Now coming up is try to get through the Longo mission, the Hear You mission. And then the Atrax mission, which also, I think, rewards rifle. I can't remember. No, Cornundacata does. I don't know if Atrax does. I'll have to see. Maybe they have weapons handling, something like that. But at any rate, thanks for joining me, guys. Chimp, good to see you, man. And Akaro, good to see you, too. So take care, you guys. We'll see you next time.